The following voice recording is for entertainment purposes only.
Hey, my Padawans. What's going on tonight? I'm driving. So this is one of those road rage driving audio recordings. I'm road raging right now. Mad Max as fuck. So I got this concept, Jedimiller and the Silver Bullets radio show. It may start next Friday. I got a guest, but I've been trying to figure out a catchy, like, intro song for the show. I just don't know how to do it, how to download it to the app. To the StreamYard. So I'm kind of like brainstorming right now, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Now, if you guys remember, I had an opening theme song for the Edge of the Desert, and that was awesome. That was me singing with synthesizers. That was not fake. It was me singing. Now, the reason I'm sort of bringing this up is because I want to have a theme song for the new show. But also, Evelyn and her werewolf man have been doing a lot of artificial intelligence music, a lot of artificial intelligence songs. And, it's tempting. It's tempting to do AI music for the show, but I don't want to do that. I think it's disrespectful to people that can sing. I think it's lazy. I think it's uncreative. And I consider it cheating. I do. I consider it cheating, sort of like cheating in a cheating code. At the Super Nintendo system or the Sega CD, you had this cheating codes to get to the next level or finish the game faster. I think AI is making people lazy and stupid. No offense, Jason. I just don't like artificial intelligence. So I could make an AI song for my show, Jedimiller and the Silver Bullets. I could probably make one like in 10 minutes, right? Just write down a prompt, some words, and the song is there. But if you guys remember, I used to do karaoke and I like to sing. Now, one thing that I also do not like is auto-tune, because auto-tune is sort of AI. Auto-tune fixes the voice when you're singing. And this is the stuff that you have on all these apps, like this SingStar app or the Smule app, like these karaoke apps. They have auto-tune. So everybody that sings on those things, they sound amazing, right? Also, a lot of the people that sing on YouTube, it's also auto-tune or AI. There's nothing real anymore. There's no real voices anymore. There's no, you have to have a defect in the voice to know it's human. A voice cannot be perfect, okay? There's just no way. When you're singing live, which I have many times, you're gonna have ups and downs. And when you pre-record and you run it through a computer program, AI or auto-tune or whatever, you're fixing your voice. You're making your voice sound better than it really is. And again, I don't know. It's just me. I just think that's cheating, right? So I think Evelyn, crazy Evelyn. I think she had a tutorial for how to make AI music, and I watched some of it, but I couldn't watch the whole thing. So yeah, I do want to have a theme song for the show, but if I can't do it on my own, I'm not gonna do it. Now, there's bands like Depeche Mode, for example, my favorite band of all time, that have used sounds, mixing. You know, they mix sounds, they re-record sounds like voiceovers and clips of the stuff that they recorded on the road. Like they used to make sounds with like pans and sticks, and you know, sort of like just beating on things and then re-recording it with a microphone, putting it in the computer and mixing it up with your song. But you're not using AI, you're just adding to the original song. Okay, so that's something that I kind of want to do. I do like synthesizers. You know, a lot of the 80s music used pop sound, techno sound, computer. It's basically a computer, you know, doing a repetitive beat. You know, they're just repetitive beats. And they are computer generated. But they're not artificial voice. They're not artificial intelligence. I have a problem with the voice, not so much with the music. Okay, because like I said, a lot of artists like Depeche Mode and U2 and Erasure, Pet Shop Boys, they used computers to create sound, music, electrical sounds. A lot of them use like a voice changer. Okay, you could use a voice changer, and I don't think that's AI. I think a voice changer is okay when you're singing a song. You know, like you guys heard that Mr. Roboto song, and a lot of the Who and a lot of bands used voice changers, just to make the voice a little different, like sound robotic. So I want to do a theme song for the show, but I don't want to be a lazy punk ass using artificial intelligence, because like I said, I think that's fucking lame. I think it's I think it just makes you stupid, because you don't have to sing on a microphone. You don't have to write anything for real. It does it for you. And I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just old school. Maybe I don't want to get with the new programs. You know, even Tron Airs had a new AI program, and I'm not too crazy about that. I didn't like that part about the movie so much, about the artificial intelligence. But I guess that's just me, because, you know, I have read 1984, and I am a big fan of Terminator, time travel, and sci-fi. I, Robot, for example, you know, and Steven Spielberg's AI. That's an amazing film, if you haven't seen it. Contact. Of course, it's, you know, Space Odyssey. So, AI is dangerous. The reason AI is dangerous is because it makes you stupid and lazy, and it doesn't want you to work. You have to work hard for something. And I think that it makes you less awake. I think you were asleep when you don't use parts of your brain, your creativity from your left side and your right side of the brain. It puts your mind to sleep. It numbs you. It numbs your creative thinking and your process. So I think that when you use AI, you're sort of getting dumber and dumber. That's my opinion. I think you have to make your brain run at the speed of light to actually come up with some good music, some good work. I mean, look at Michael Jackson, for example. Prince. All right? The Talking Heads. And even Erasure. Their music is incredible. AI cannot replicate good music. And even the greatest singers like Bruce Springsteen, all right, and Bono, you could tell they have a range in the voice, okay? You have to have a range. In country music, you know, these guys sound rough, and you can hear the vocal cords, right? You can hear the mouth. You can hear the saliva in the mouth, the teeth, everything moving. Some of these people, when they sing, you hear it. And like I said, AI, you don't hear that in AI. You don't feel the human voice. So, okay, so Evelyn was teaching people how to make a song, and I'm against it, but I do want to have I'm not saying I am. I don't even know if I want to do this because it's a lot of work. All right? But if I do make a theme song, I will use like electronic music, maybe 80s style sounds, maybe a little bit of voice changer, a little bit of synthesizer, all right, a little bit of computer work, but it will be my voice and it will not be artificial. I gotta go, guys. May the force be with you. Leave me a comment. Goodbye.